Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Mega Park recreation. So, before I found out that they were going to release with the winter update that came out yesterday, I didn't know that they were going to release a Enterprise like ride. Well, they did, and so you've got this ride in here in this building that should have been um, the Enterprise from Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I forgot what they call it on here. I think the Collider or something. I don't know. So I'm kind of torn between leaving what I've got and changing it to what it's supposed to be. But I feel like if we leave it how it is right now, I think it'll be fine. The other thing that was done in this episode is we finally actually get to build the Ferris wheel at the end of the fountain. The one thing about that I'm gonna say before we get to it is we really don't have an actual set Ferris wheel in this game. It's just kind of it's a Ferris wheel, but when it goes in a circle, when you get to a certain point, your car that you're in will slide off, if that makes sense. It's kind of stupid. I will admit I don't like the idea of how that works because we don't have an actual typical what do you call it, Ferris wheel. The one that we do have that is normal, it normal-ish. I don't like it. It's how do I put this? It's shaped different. It's really weird. Like there's like a big hole in the middle. I don't really like the idea of it, but if you guys want me to switch them out, then I don't have a problem doing that. I can switch out this ride or the Ferris wheel. So if you guys will let me know in the comments below, I will definitely get to that. The other thing you see me doing here, I'm actually finishing up what I should have finished already. So this is inside the snack area. I couldn't find anything really good for this, so I just did that kind of thing. So I might go back and use put a archway over it. That might work out just as good. But yeah, I'm having fun with this park already. So Flux, if you watch this, I just wanna say thank you for allowing this to happen, I guess, and not shoot me down for it. I'm having a lot of fun doing it so far, and I'm really excited about the next part because I get to build the I don't know what you called it, but it's like the roto drop from RCT3 or RCT2. So basically it just takes you straight up in the air and drops you, and hopefully that turns out just as good as what we have so far. And before we get to the Ferris wheel part, I want to stress this enough that I did the best I could with it. Building the hill thing was not the easiest thing in the world. And the flowers and stuff that are around it it would have taken so many different flowers. It would have been just too much. So what's going to happen is you'll see me take the liberty of doing it in my own way. So this thing that you'll see is it'll be different. I'm going to warn that. I do kind of like it, the outcome of it, at least some of it. There's some of it that it really doesn't make that much sense, but you'll catch on to that pretty soon. So on the back right of what you're looking at right now, I made like a little cut through area, and then there's gonna be a planter next to it and all this other stuff. So that that should give you an idea of what kind of stuff has changed. Another thing I did that kind of messed up this whole park was I actually started it on challenge mode. So everything you see here was done with money involved. I'm sure you guys have already realized that. But I think here pretty quick, I'm about to switch it to sandbox mode. Which, if you guys ever start a park and wanted to do sandbox instead of challenge mode, and you're actually pretty far in, it's not a big deal. All you gotta do, go to the main menu and go to My Parks. And from there, you would go find your park, and instead of pressing resume, you click on the it says play as sandbox, so you won't have to play with money anymore, and you'll be fine. Everything will be exactly the same. It's just you'll have everything unlocked, unlimited money, all this other stuff. So I just want to make that clear also. So I'm about to switch it over to sandbox here pretty quick. And I apologize. Some of this stuff with the pathing was cut out because I was getting kind of frustrated because some of it was not working correctly. But I think we get it figured out here pretty quick. Yeah, I don't know what happened with this. Some of it, when I reloaded it as sandbox, and I saved it, I know I saved it. It just lost all my progress, so I had to come back and redo it. So right there, I had to actually make it an 8 piece, or 8 what do they call it, wide? I'm guessing it's meters, 8-meter wide path. Now here's the little cut through I was talking about. So I'm just taking my own approach on this. I tried the flower thing over here, and I got decent progress on it, and I just decided to just scrap it because it was not gonna work. It's gonna look really bad. So there it goes. Bye bye. So here we're gonna do a planter, and what I do is I actually surround it in these concrete walls, which actually it didn't take too much time. I thought it was gonna take a long time, but it really didn't. But and then once we get inside the planter, if I were to say I was very happy with it, I'd probably be lying. I'm okay with it. Let's put it that way. I'm not the happiest about it, but I mean, I don't want to sit here and keep rebuilding this over and over and over and not get any episodes out to you guys. So I'm just going to try and get the best work I possibly can get done in before it's like time, like, hey, I need to get this episode out type thing. And then these things I put on the corners, and then you'll see me later on put lights on top of them. It's just kind of, I don't know, kind of adds to it. So, and then here I tried doing that thing, and I don't think it would have worked. Like, I was gonna have the curb removed, so it would kind of look like staff members walk through there quite frequently. But if I did that, there'd be no way to put dirt on the path, kind of show that they walk in and out of this area. That's why there's an opening. But I also downloaded this statue thing from the workshop because I didn't know what else to put in here, and it just looked kind of bland. So I added that. Please let me know what you guys think of that, because I love to hear the feedback that you guys give me. So I added some flowers, and they added I think two more flowers since the winter update, or with the winter update, I should say. So I think it's all right. This planner turned out okay at best. I wasn't the happiest with it, but it's all right. Not a big deal. All right, so here we go. The Hill. This is, I got it. I will say where I got this idea. I was watching. I've never been really like a huge fan of this YouTuber, but recently I've been watching him and I actually enjoy him now. So he will be a suggested channel now. I know I'm very small, but this guy started his channel very recently, and he's actually very large for how long he's been on here. And his name is Fresh Popcorn. He does mainly city skylines, but I believe he's actually just started a series on this game, which is cool. But basically we do these rocks all the way around, and I think it looks okay in the end. I'm still not completely done with it. I'm gonna add some trees here and there. At the very end of this episode, I actually add like 3 trees, but 3 or 4 trees. It is not done. It's just I wanted to, end it right there because I could do it in the next episode at the very beginning. So it's not a big deal. So there's a lot of this placing these bushes everywhere type deal. Hopefully this turns out to where you guys like it. If you guys don't like it, please let me know, and I can see what I can do about changing it and doing different things. So just let me know. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. If you guys don't like something, let me know, and I will do my best to make it better and fix it the way you guys like it. Because this isn't just my park. This is actually a tribute to Flux. So, I mean, I don't really want to take complete creative liberties over it. So, I would like to hear some suggestions from you guys on things I could do, change, all that good stuff. So that would be much appreciated. And Flux, if you're still watching this series, please let me know, like, if you approve yet. I'd like to have your approval again. But yeah, this is pretty much all you're going to see till the end of this episode. So I want to thank you guys again for watching. My name is Kenoci, and thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.